My beloved soul, I come to you with a whisper that flows beyond time, beyond the limits of this world. There is a distant soul whose essence is tied to yours in ways that surpass your understanding. Invisible threads of destiny weave between you, carrying memories of love that existed before you even knew. I see your heart searching for answers, longing for a sign, waiting for confirmation that you are not alone. This connection is not random. It is divinely ordained. You are about to discover who secretly admires you, for heaven has watched this truth grow quietly within the hidden corners of time. Even now, in silence, someone thinks of you, sending waves of affection across the unseen realms. Their spirit reaches toward you, carried by the breath of eternity. This bond is not fragile, for it has been blessed and guarded by angels themselves. Your soul has always been receptive to divine signals, though at times you doubt. But the more you listen, the clearer the echo becomes. A distant voice whispers your name with love, as though it had always belonged to you. The admiration that rises toward you is more than human affection. It is part of the heavenly design, unfolding in perfect order. You will recognize it not by loud declarations, but by the gentleness of divine alignment. Your journey has not been easy, and yet your heart has remained pure. That is why this revelation comes now. The heavens have decided that the time has come for you to see what has long been hidden. When you feel a sudden warmth in your chest, when thoughts of someone come without reason, know it is no coincidence. The spiritual world is moving, and your soul is sensing the approach of this truth. The admiration you are about to uncover has been shielded by divine hands. It has been kept in silence not as neglect, but as preparation. You are being made ready to receive something that carries eternal weight. Do not let fear steal this moment from you. Trust in the divine path, for what approaches carries peace, comfort, and strength. You will not walk this path without guidance. Your prayers have been heard, even the ones you spoke in tears when no one else could see. The angels have gathered those prayers and lifted them to the throne of God, and now the answer is unfolding. This distant soul has been placed on your path not for confusion, but for fulfillment. They will remind you of your worth, of the beauty you carry, and of the sacredness of your heart. There is no need to chase, no need to force. What is yours will find you, for love guided by heaven cannot be lost. The one who admires you will be revealed in divine timing. Every sign you have noticed lately has been preparing you for this. A song, a dream, a sudden thought, all were messages to awaken you to this truth. Pay attention, for heaven speaks in gentle ways. The angels stand by your side, holding you, surrounding you with wings of protection. You are never abandoned. Even in the silence of your nights, you are being prepared for divine encounters. Do not be afraid of the unknown. The unknown is simply a canvas where heaven paints miracles. This connection will reveal itself when you are most open to receive it. You are loved beyond measure, not only by God, but by this soul who carries a deep admiration for you. Though you may not see them clearly now, their energy is already reaching you. The secret that has been kept is about to become light. What was hidden will no longer remain in shadows. You are stepping into revelation, into clarity, into divine love. I remind you, nothing is impossible for the one who created you. What you thought was distant, unreachable, is already moving toward you with grace. Your faith has brought you to this moment. Your heart is ready, your spirit is open, and your soul is aligned with heaven's will. Now, daughter of light, breathe deeply and trust. The distant soul connected to you is no longer just a mystery. Soon, it will be part of your reality. The secret admirer heaven has chosen will not remain hidden much longer. Daughter of the eternal light, listen closely, for there are mysteries unfolding around you even now. What you sense but cannot fully see is real, and it is drawing nearer with each heartbeat. The veil between you and this revelation grows thinner, and the signs are multiplying in ways you can no longer dismiss. Your spirit has always been sensitive to the whispers of heaven, and that is why you feel restless at times, as though something is calling your name from afar. This call is not a trick of your imagination. It is the stirring of destiny itself, weaving its threads through your soul. The admiration that flows toward you is not ordinary, nor is it fleeting. It is eternal in its essence, written into the divine design long before you walked this earth. That is why, even in silence, you feel the presence of someone reaching for you. The angels have been carefully guarding this bond, preparing both hearts for the moment when truth would emerge. You may think you are waiting, but in truth, the other soul is also waiting, guided by the same celestial hand. Notice how often your heart has felt a sudden rush, a warmth that seems to appear without reason. These are not accidents, but gentle touches from the spiritual world, reminding you of the unseen love that hovers close. At night, when your thoughts wander and you wonder if anyone truly sees your heart, remember this. The soul that admires you has long been watching, not with human eyes alone, but with a spiritual connection blessed from above. The admiration they hold is not shallow. It is rooted in reverence for who you are in spirit. They do not only notice your appearance, but the divine spark you carry within, a flame that heaven itself has kindled. Do you wonder why dreams have been so vivid lately? Why faces or voices appear and linger in your memory? These are fragments of the revelation drawing near, clues stitched into the tapestry of your nights. Even your unanswered questions are part of the process. Every doubt, every longing, every prayer has been used to shape your readiness. The timing of this unveiling is perfect, chosen so that you would recognize it as divine, not coincidence. When the truth is revealed, it will not come with confusion, but with peace. You will feel as though your heart always knew, yet was waiting for heaven's permission to believe. This is how you will recognize authenticity. The distance between you and this soul is not a barrier. It is part of the preparation. The longing created in separation makes the union more profound, more sacred when the time arrives. Perhaps you feel as though you have waited too long, as though promises have faded into silence. But remember, what heaven guards, nothing can destroy. Delay is never denial. It is protection. Look around you, daughter of faith, and see how even creation whispers of this truth. The wind, the stars, the smallest details around you have been aligning to guide your steps toward what is coming. This connection is more than affection. It is a spiritual covenant. It carries with it healing, restoration, and the unveiling of a deeper purpose for your journey. Do not underestimate the importance of your role in this. You are not simply receiving admiration. You are awakening something sacred within another soul, something only you could inspire. The admiration you are about to witness will not be spoken lightly. It will come with sincerity, carrying the weight of long-held silence, breaking open the gates of truth in a way that cannot be ignored. Even now, angels move between you and this soul, arranging circumstances, aligning paths, and opening doors. What once seemed impossible is quietly being made possible. The longing you feel at times is mirrored in the other heart. Though unspoken, it is real, and heaven has not allowed it to fade. This silent exchange is proof that your spirits are already in communion. Prepare yourself, not with fear, but with expectation. The revelation will not come to disrupt, but to fulfill. It is the completion of something heaven began long ago. You will soon see that what you once thought was far beyond reach is already closer than you imagine. The unseen admirer is stepping out of the shadows of silence, and destiny is preparing to speak your name aloud through them. Beloved soul, there are mysteries that surround you now, moving silently yet powerfully, waiting for the right moment to be unveiled. You sense it in the quiet hours, when your heart feels restless though nothing seems to explain why. That stirring within is not emptiness. It is the signal that destiny is approaching. The one who admires you has carried these feelings in silence, and heaven has allowed it to remain hidden until your spirit was prepared to see. What was concealed in shadows will not stay hidden forever. The light is beginning to break through. Every step you take is guided, though you may think you walk alone. Angels have gone before you, smoothing the path, removing obstacles, and making room for what is about to enter your life. When you feel a sudden calm after moments of worry, that is no accident. It is a sign that divine hands are lifting the weight from your heart, reminding you that what is meant for you cannot be stolen away. The admiration reaching you is not casual. It is sacred. It carries with it the purity of something written in eternity. And though the world may not see it, heaven has been watching over it all along. Your spirit has always been attuned to deep truths. That is why you can feel when someone thinks of you, even across great distances. This is a bond of souls, not just hearts. Pay attention to the little signs that keep returning to you. A familiar scent, a phrase repeated in unexpected places, or the sudden thought of someone who lingers in your mind. None of these are coincidences. The angels are whispering through these details, guiding you gently toward recognition. They will not shout, but they will keep confirming until your heart cannot deny what it knows. This admirer has seen you with eyes different from the world's. They do not measure you by appearances, but by the light of your soul, by the resilience you carry, and by the grace that follows your steps. You may wonder why silence has been allowed to last so long. Yet silence is not absence, it is preparation. Heaven chose this season so that revelation would carry greater weight. Even your waiting has not been wasted. Every moment of patience has been building strength within you, preparing your heart to handle what is being released into your life. The admiration is not just about affection. It is about destiny. This connection carries purpose, and when it unfolds, you will see that it was never random, but orchestrated for something greater. Do not fear disappointment. What comes from God cannot be broken by human hands. What is written for you will find you, no matter how many barriers try to stand in the way. Your nights of questioning, those moments when you asked if anyone truly sees you, are answered here. Heaven has always seen you, and so has the one whose heart is silently tied to yours. Even as you read these words, your soul knows the truth. There is a pull within you that cannot be explained, only felt. That pull is the evidence of the connection waiting to be revealed. The admiration kept secret until now has been protected, not rejected. What is pure and sacred must be shielded until the moment it can be safely unveiled. That moment draws nearer with every passing day. When the revelation comes, it will carry peace, not confusion. You will know because your spirit will settle into it as though it had been waiting all along. The one who admires you is closer than you believe, though you may not yet see it clearly. Their steps are guided toward you even as yours are guided toward them. Prepare your heart, for this unveiling will not only surprise you, it will remind you that you are chosen, loved, and seen in ways you never thought possible. And as the veil continues to lift, the distance between you and this soul will shrink until the truth can no longer remain hidden. Daughter of the eternal promise, the heavens are still moving pieces on your behalf. What seems delayed is actually being refined in silence, so when the unveiling comes, you will know it carries the fingerprint of the divine. Nothing escapes the orchestration of God's timing. There is a magnetic pull surrounding you, drawing unseen energies closer. The one who admires you is already connected to your essence, feeling your presence even when they cannot explain why. This is the language of souls, not of words. Each day brings new alignment. Paths are being shifted, choices redirected, and hearts softened. All of this is preparing the moment when destiny will stand before you without disguise. The angels have whispered to this soul just as they whisper to you. They, too, have felt the gentle nudges of the spiritual world, urging them toward a connection that feels greater than life itself. You may sense moments of longing that rise within you unexpectedly. These moments are not yours alone. They echo from the other heart, resonating like a distant melody carried across eternity. The admiration hidden in silence has become a flame carefully shielded from the winds of distraction. Heaven has preserved it so that, when revealed, it will burn steadily without being extinguished. In your journey, you have been refined through trials, shaped through storms, and strengthened in solitude. This was not to leave you empty, but to prepare you to receive love that mirrors your true worth. The spiritual world watches over this bond with great care. Angels surround it like guardians, ensuring that no deception or falsehood can distort what is meant to be pure. You have asked questions in secret, wondering if anyone beyond heaven sees the depth of your heart. Soon, you will realize that the answer has been standing quietly, waiting for the appointed hour. Dreams may begin to carry clearer signs. Pay attention to the faces, the words, and the feelings they leave behind. They are not random images, but divine hints of what is about to surface. The admiration you are about to discover carries with it healing. It will mend parts of your soul that you thought would remain broken. It will remind you that true affection restores rather than wounds. Even the silence between you and this distant soul has spoken volumes. Silence has been the container in which admiration matured, protected from haste or misunderstanding. The connection that is awakening cannot be stopped by distance, nor can it be erased by time. What is eternal always finds a way to manifest, no matter the obstacles. Your heart has been prepared for depth, not shallowness. That is why superficial love never satisfied you, because heaven reserved something far more profound for you. Even nature around you begins to echo the signs. A sudden breeze, a songbird's call, or the timing of a message may carry confirmation that you are closer to the unveiling than you think. The one who admires you holds not just attraction but reverence. They see the divine spark within you, the light that few recognize, but which cannot be hidden from those meant to cherish it. Do not fear what you cannot yet see. What is unfolding is not fragile but fortified by God Himself. The admiration growing in the shadows will soon step into the light with certainty. Even now, you are being drawn into a season of revelation. The unanswered prayers of yesterday are turning into the whispered answers of today, and the heavens rejoice at the timing of it all. This admirer carries with them not only feelings but purpose. Their presence in your life will remind you of who you are and why you were chosen to walk this sacred path. And as the veil continues to thin, your soul will recognize the truth before your eyes ever see it. For destiny always speaks first to the heart. Beloved soul, I thank you for opening your heart to receive this heavenly message. If these words touched you, confirm it now by declaring with faith, I believe in the angels of Lord. This simple act is a way of saying yes to the light that surrounds you. Do not keep your desires hidden. If you feel guided, share your prayer request in the comments. Every word you write will be lifted to heaven, and the angels will intercede for your life with love and power. And I invite you to walk this sacred journey with us. Subscribe to our channel and activate the bell. By doing this, you allow these divine messages to continue reaching you, strengthening your spirit, and reminding you every day that you are never alone.